Oh, baby. Can y'all hear me? Hello, ni hao ma? Yo, can you hear me? Test, 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 test. I feel so bad about the interruption there. I didn't think they were going to show up today. They said they weren't sure they were going to show up the damn selves, to be honest with you. So, yeah, heads up. Got good comms finally. Actually, I'm going to tell you guys something real quickly. What just happened? So what happened? We had a hiccup in the network. It wasn't in my like me specifically, but they actually had to escalate up to their head operations manager about the issue because it's a widespread issue that they've just identified. But there's something going on. And they were like, yeah, it's like we finally found out we found out the problem, and we can now they start doing like a process elimination. So they just changed out something in my area just to make sure, but they're going to do the whole way out. And they said that is where the issue is actually happening at. It's not directly at your spot. It's not happening in the node near your spot. It's like a couple steps out. And yeah, it's not your fault. It's on us. That's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. And you know what? They tried to charge me for the visit. Not this one, but the ones before that, because they were like, they couldn't find it. They couldn't find anything. So, not only am I getting a better deal on my bill from now on, yeah, they're taking all that shit off. Let's go. Lowered bills, no problem. We saving some money. They banned the hentai website. No. We don't talk about that. Shh. We got to keep that open. No, but we're here. We're actually active. They finished up their work on that side. There's still going to be more work that has to be done, so we'll deal with that as it comes, but that'll be later on next week anyways. But for today, they finished fixing whatever was over here in our area. We should be good now. We should be good now. And as far as I'm concerned, I have not dropped a single frame so far, so that's great. That's a great sign. The stream looks clean. Let's go. Yeah, they definitely did something. They replaced some equipment and everything, too, which is even better, you know what I mean? So progress, because they went from we don't know what's going on, we don't see anything, to like there is something going on. And I'm very happy about it because like they brought like 3 trucks out and everything. And it's kind of like, I caused this. Let's go. You know what I mean? Enough bitching gets you a long way, I guess, huh? Getting. You guys saw the stream because of the ping on Discord, or do you guys feel like I should ping again one more time on Discord? I feel like I don't want to annoy people, but hopefully we're back online. Everybody sees me. We're good to go. I'm not dropping a single frame, which is fantastic. You know what I mean? Hey. I was going to say you bitch enough. Yeah, well, I'm not. Okay, so like, I don't want to toot my own horn here for a little bit, to be honest with you guys. I humor a lot of the suggestions that people give like on stream whenever the stuff was going on, because I want to kind of give people a chance. And you know what? For me, in my own experience, I have an IT background. And it actually specifically has to do with networking, network engineering, right? And I don't brag about this too much, but like I know stuff, right? However, I indulge in some of the more generic responses to network problems to give people the chance to see it from their own perspective, like through I'll be the catalyst here, but like you're the one who gets to see it yourself, right? And I also will say sometimes the most simplistic things I've learned in my experience is that like just because I have my own way of thinking should not ever put me in a position where I become closed-minded to suggestions, right? Sometimes it is the simplest shit that a small reset goes a long ways. And it was a Band-Aid on a really big issue, really, for the most part, because I was basically resetting the tether from their network to mine, and it would stabilize for a brief moment, and then it would degrade over time. The degradation is something that was happening because of the congestion that's happening upwards, right? I can't do nothing about that. And unfortunately, these guys that are doing the work right now, or that was finishing the work outside, they can only do up to this point. So like it has to go further. But the fact that they identified that it needed to go further and that they see it was the W I needed. And I basically, I'm not gonna lie, I tooted my shit. Like, yo, where's my discounts? Inconvenience. You charged me for this visit when saying it's my fault, and now you guys identified that it's not my fault. You know what I mean? Give me my money back. You know? And they upgraded my plan too, which is all even better now. So like, I'll take the victory, man. And I got to give a shout out to and this is the reason why, like, I'm typically, like, I was reserved on just straight up abandoning this, because like they came out and they came out full on customer service mode. It was like, yo, it's on us, sir. We're trying to make sure you know, hey, we peep it. You know what I mean? Like, we get it now, you know? Hey, sir, our condolences are, like, you know what I mean? We apologize, you know? They started, you know, a little bit, and I'll take it, you know? After I started feeling appreciated, I was like, okay, I can work with you. But they had to get there, you know, and that pissed me off a little bit. But a W. We take our W's, right, boys? We take our W's, we run with it, we keep it moving. So, blessings to the guy that I mainly dealt with, because he was really, really big on top of that. You know, he honored his word about the follow-up. He was the one that followed up with me earlier today that I thought was not going to show up. And he was like, I know it's past my menu, but we're going to go ahead and do it. Let's do it. And I was like, let me cut off. And that's why I told you guys, like, I got to go. Because, like, you know, like, technically they wouldn't have normally done this, but they went out of their hours just because I complained about, like, yo, I got to work. You know what I mean? I know this sounds like work, but, like, to be honest with you, I don't really consider it work, but it is technically my way of making a living. And I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to give any bad connotations behind saying anything. I genuinely love what I do here. So, like, I don't want to be denied it regardless, right? Regardless if I'm making money or not. But my point being is that, like, you're asking someone to put their livelihood on hold for the better part of a weekend. You're like, you understand that's not acceptable, right? When it's y'all's fault. You know what I mean? So they were like, yeah, we got the message, and, you know, that's why we're here. And I was like, that goes a long way for me. So respects to my ISP, despite having to take a little bit to get here. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I definitely did. I told her, I said, like, look at my bill. I'm getting charged out of the ass for all this extra shit that I know is not my fault. Let's take that off. And then he was like, looking at this, you got a better plan that costs you less if you want to go up a grade. I was like, tell me more. And he got the people on the line, and I ended up talking to some people, and I was like, so explain to me why I'm not getting offered this in the first place. And they were like, sir, respectfully, we have no answer for that. And I was like, give me the stupid plan. I didn't say it that way, obviously. You know, we were all in, like, better accords, because, like, everybody's like, shit, you know what? We found something. So, like, for them, when it's not them, they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight to say it's not them. But, like, when they find out it's them, they go, oh shit, okay, we're on it. You know, I can appreciate that gesture. Now, fuck them for taking this long, but I got a dope community that has stuck with me since the beginning of the first blip to where we are now. So I'm grateful for you guys and y'all's understanding. So far, so good, though. We take those.
Blessed. Why am I getting the Alright, what was I gonna do today? Yeah, like, my whole schedule's gotten fucked up a lot already. Armand! Why are we saying Armand? Oh, because Armand! Wait a minute. Actually. Hey, hold up. Good time to reload RSO helper and upgrade. I did already upgrade RSO. It's up and running. So we're chilling there. We should be on 7.3.1.1, right? Let's check the version. 7.3.1.1. Yep. We're back, baby. Should I pull my
shards? Should I? I don't know. Do y'all think it's worth it? Like, be real for a second. Do y'all think it's worth it? I'd have to go in. I'd have to go in pretty heavy too, no matter how we look at it. I like the way that who was it? Kells? I think Kells kind of did it in a way that I think is good, because, like, he kind of saved a little bit of sacreds and a little bit of voids, like, by splitting a little bit more. But we got to hit 10K no matter what, though. Unfortunately, I think I can only say, like, maybe 1 or 2 shards on each side. So it's like, does that even matter at that point? I might as well just blow my voids and then pump enough sacreds to get me there. No, you don't think so? Do it for the content. No pressure, up to you. But there are 100 mythical mats. I got 2 deacons today. I split with voids and sacreds and then finished with mist 3 shards. That might not be a bad idea. make up for the last, what, like 300 to 400 I need? Nah, wait for the fusion. Do y'all really feel like this fusion is going to be worthwhile? I'm not going to lie. I'm not in a position where I need more champions that can strip, let alone in that faction. I mean, if we're looking at it as like from a PvP standpoint, I guess Siege, there may be something there as her as an option. She can be offensive and supportive at the same time. So there is that. But like her partner is kind of like the cream of the crop for her to work fine, and he's a high elf, so it's like it almost doesn't make sense. I'm torn. I'm actually kind of torn because like I'm just hurting on resources. You know what I mean? I'm skipping now. For me, the fusion's got good game changing. Well, I mean, that makes sense, right? Like, I'm not gonna discredit that. I don't think it's a bad champion. I just don't know if it has viability on my account. It would become a Vault Goblin, for lack of better words, which is what my concern is. Like, that's kind of like a waste of investment. I mean, you can save it for a rainy day too. Yeah, I don't know. I can rip it. I think we can rip it. I'm gonna go for the relics. The relics are a big deal. Yeah, and even if I get like a standard red craft, I mean, another Volcardiac Heart would go hard. I don't want another hill, but I'm not gonna complain if I get another hill too, though. I want another Volcardiac Heart, and then honestly, I want other shit too. To be honest with you, who knows? Maybe I actually get like one of the new mythical relics too, right? Maybe that could be some fun to temper with. Plus, that gives you guys some actual content going into the 10th. Granted, if things go well, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little concerned because like their scheduling timing sounds a little questionable. Of course, I'm going to do my best. You know what I mean? I'm going to do what I can to help make sure that happens because we plan for it, right? I'm not going to make y'all wait anymore. The test's going to be a long day. We got content. You think so? I'm actually thinking I might even just kill all my dailies out of the way prior to that day so that we can just full on do it so that you guys don't have to wait at all. Because I understand the patience it takes to do this for those that have honored it. You know what I mean? Believe you me, man. I'm walking the walk. You know what I mean? I'm not one for like, you know, asking you guys to do something I'm not willing to do myself. I've done it. You know, I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Believe you me, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crafts, and if I mix, probably 7. And if I get this one, I'm at 8. So it's like, shit, dude. Trust me, I know it's difficult, but I'm pulse to pull. One Sacred got me Basim. Oh shit, should I stop there? Jeez. 6, 7. 6, 7. Oh, so I got Basim. He ain't waste no time, too. Look at him ranking him up and everything. Sheesh. Okay. What would be the most effective way of doing this if we're going to do this? I'm going to do it. Fuck it. We're going to do it. Let me check and see if my mercy is anywhere near respectable. I'm not going to lie. With the void shards, I'm kind of there. I'm kind of close to mercy. I'm not exactly within popping mercy, but I'm starting to get very close to it. So there's a possibility I could get a void there. That's decent. If I'm going to pick, I either would go for, I mean, they're all good options, but I guess if I were looking for top end competitive, I don't really think many people. I'm not saying he's irrelevant, but like not many people are using Warlord as much. So like maybe I go Shoes in for empowerment purposes, and I guess I'll just throw in a Maneater. And then if I'm gonna pull Sacreds, I'm gonna go for Kinway. And I really don't care what I get here because I got full on empower. I got duplicates of empowered champions, so I'll go Allure, I guess. I don't know. It just says player for me. You got to give it a minute to load up. Once it loads up a little bit, it'll show you the actual names. That's just you were out and then back in. Yeah, it takes a little bit to show the names. They eventually will though. Ty's another one that's close to Mercy. I know. And I'm thinking about it this way. If I don't hit yellow here, then that means I'm closer to like an actual one. I mean, the only big ones that I would go out of my way for right now for actual like new champions would be Niame, Sofirion, Clayzag, Taras. Taras would be another one. I wouldn't mind a copy of him. My first copy of him. Just to name a few. I've been running FK this whole time, never updated. Really? Yeah, it takes a little bit, I guess, to show it up. I guess, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so if we pull all voids, that's 30 shards, right? 3,600 points off the barrel there. And it's 500 per sacred. So let's just do times 5. What does that get us? 2,500? That's like halfway point-ish. I have to do over 10. Sorry, 500 times 10, right? That gives me 5,000 with the 3,600 equals 8,600, which means I need to pull 2 more on top of that, which means I'm pulling 12. Fuck. I would need to pull 12, which gives me 2 more, which is basically another 1,000 points. And then I can make up the rest with mysteries. So if I'm counting that right, 30 voids, 12 sacreds. And then the rest of mysteries. Y'all think that's the play? Or do 3 primals? Imagine not pulling for a Galathier. I don't have enough shards. I mean, I only got 3. It's very unlikely that I'm going to hit red within 3 shards. I mean, it's 200 per, right? So I could just pull 2, and I could, that'll finish that off too as well. I tell you what, I'm going to pull my voids, my primals, and then we'll try to save on the sacreds. Sacreds are pretty valuable for fusions. What do y'all think? Y'all think that's ball? Fuck it. Page! God damn it, Goon. I actually jumped up for a second there. Trash! I don't have space either for it. The fucking Nox, yeah, one of them was real. Nobody's at the house right now, so I know that's not, the case. The family that was here, they left for work, so. Oh shoot, we actually have some here. What the fuck? I don't have space. Oh my. I was doing some champ training earlier, yesterday night. I didn't finish it all the way. I gotta go back and do that some more. I guess I could do that with whatever I pull, huh? Imagine I get a gala. I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed if I get a gala in these three, because a part of me is gonna be happy because obviously I get gala, but the other part is gonna be I'm about to be like, yeah, you see, you should have pulled on non 2x. I'm gonna be so mad. Rage! Guys, who is this streamer? It's the first time I see him very clearly. Has it really been bad these last couple of months? I feel so bad, man. That sucks a little bit to hear. Oh, I got him in here. Nice. All right, last 10. Page! It's been a bit rough at times. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm super sorry. Yo, Cardi. It's been 240p all day. It was that bad. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I thought it was at least like viewable. Not the packs. No yellow though, huh? So that means I'm like, it says I'm at 187. So about less than 30 away. That's not bad. All right, this is for Khan. Page! This is just for Khan right here. I'm only doing this because he was complaining about it. And he's been working hard, so I'm giving him some dopamine. Knows how to party. Phone ya. Yeah, boy. Bridge! To the Wild Wild West. Okay, so we need... Hold on. Let's math this out real quick. We're going to do it properly. That minus that puts us at that. Divide that by 500. How many do I need to pull? We still got to pull a crap ton, though. I'll pull 11, and I think we'll mystery out the last little bit. Save me a sacred, right? Fuck it. Bridge! For California, yay! My Deacon's +2 now. I done got like how many people Deacons now? It's crazy. I think I pulled a Deacon on every account I was on. By the way. Holy allures. Might have to unsub. I'm for it. My free prison was a Deacon? That's crazy. All right, where are we at? I have not been paying attention. I'm not going to lie. Oh, we're done. Nice. Con, you know Twitch is back up, by the way, right? Like, we're clean so far. I'm not paying attention to how many I need to pull, though. Let me actually focus that because y'all are fucking me up. Four more. What? Trash! Knows how to party. I think I got one more. Yeah, one more and then we do the mysteries. Okay. Let's do it. Rage! Mark it. You should have saved the soul in case of a soul chase. Oh. 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 That's good. Okay. Okay, 300. I'm actually going to do it right now. I know this is going to be like inconvenience for you guys, but I'm going to do it right now. No, like actually. Before that, though. I don't really care to empower any of these champions.